Well, hello everybody, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and I have the lovely and beautiful Jasmine with me today, and of course the cats. I have Mouse and Mercury with me. And speaking of Mercury, people keep asking me why I don't go through every aspect of every planet when I do these sort of recaps for the month. And it is really, I just try to cover hitting the highlights. And Mercury moves as fast as the sun. So I don't really cover all the aspects of the sun, Mercury, and the moon because they move so quickly. However, I am going to cover a couple of aspects that I feel like are really important this month. So let me tell you what I've got. We're kicking off the month on February 2nd with Groundhog Day. So we'll see if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow or not. On the 5th of February, we have Mercury moving into Aquarius. And because Pluto has just moved into Aquarius and he's a very slow moving planet, Mercury is actually going to be conjunct Pluto that day. Then we have on the 9th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, we have the Lunar New Year. Some will call it the Chinese New Year, but it's the Lunar New Year, and it's the year of the dragon, and I'm loving that. For this 44/8 year, and it's the year of the dragon, I feel like this is a really powerful year. I really do. Then on the 13th, we have Mars moving into Aquarius. On the 13th as well, we also have Mardi Gras, which is also traditionally like Fat Tuesday. On the 14th, of course, we have Valentine's Day, and it's also Ash Wednesday. Now, this is another thing. We have Mars conjunct Pluto because Mars has just moved into Aquarius. He moves just a little bit slower than Mercury. Well, he moves a lot slower than Mercury, but not as slow as Pluto. So Mars is conjunct Pluto. Then we have on the 16th, Venus is moving into Aquarius. And on the 17th, we have Venus conjunct Pluto. Now, the reason why I covered all of these things is because this is not the first time that Mercury, Venus, or Mars has been conjunct Pluto. But for the last 15 years-ish, we've had those things take place in Capricorn. So now Pluto is in a new sign, and I feel like it's important for us to take a look and see how these planets are going to interact with Pluto in a new sign. That's why I'm pointing it out. Okay, so the 17th, Venus is conjunct Pluto. On the 18th, we have the Sun moving into Pisces. All right, Pisces season. On the 19th, we have President's Day, but that's only in the U.S. On the 22nd, we have Mars and Venus conjunct. So Mars and Venus meet up in Aquarius. On the 23rd, we have Mercury moving into Pisces. On the 24th, we have a full moon in Virgo, which hits its peak at 7:30 a.m. And on the 29th, there is a 29th this year. We have Leap Day. One of my friends is actually getting married on Leap Day this year. It's very exciting, very exciting. So here at the end of February, we are going to have three planets and South Node in air. So we have Pluto, Venus, and Mars in Aquarius, and South Node in Libra. We also have 4 planets in water. Mercury, the Sun, Saturn, and Neptune. We have North Node in Aries, so we have 1 in fire. It's not exactly a planet. But we have 2 in Earth. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. So we're ending the month with 4 planets in water, 3 planets plus South Node in air, 2 planets in Earth, and only the North Node is hanging out in the fire signs. So there you have it. Thank you again for being so patient with me as I am getting over a really horrible bout of flu, and being off for 2 weeks really did impact me getting my videos out on time. So I am hoping to have this out right at the beginning of February, but I do appreciate your patience, and I should be back on track for March. So thank you. Let's see now what your individual numerology is. Hello, Life Path 2. Welcome to February. And February for you, Life Path 2, is going to be a month of communication because this is a 3-month for you. Now, I want to just tell you that if you're following astrology online or if you're looking it up yourself in any kind of astrological publication or anything, make sure that you're following what Mercury is doing this month because that is the planet of communication. And while I think Venus is your biggest influence as Life Path 2, this month for you is all about communication because that's what a 3-month is. So in the month of a 3, the mantra of the 3 is I am creativity and vibrant expression showing my authentic voice freely. Oh, that's good. That's really good. This is a truly important month for you, Life Path 2, because 3 is all about communication. It is. It's all about communication and pushing back judgment. The lesson of the 3 is actually communicating emotions openly and letting go of judgments of the self and others. Now, part of that is because we start judging ourselves so much that it starts overflowing into other people and we start judging others just as harshly as we judge ourselves. It's almost like being a Virgo for a month. Just kidding. You know, there's a lot of Virgos in my family. But Life Path 2, the 3-month for you really is all about communication. Being able to communicate your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and your opinions openly without causing harm to anyone, especially for personal gain. I advise every one of that when you're in a 3-month or if you're a Life Path 3, but because it's so important that we do that without looking for personal gain. This is a time of self-expression, whether we're doing it in art, in writing, in speaking, or in music. This is a great time for you to start journaling, to start drawing, or to pick up those things again. Really, even sometimes when I'm in a 3-month, it's just nice to listen to music that is very expressive. And it helps me sort of like get some of the things out that I've been like, holding back emotionally. This is definitely a time of expression, but it's a very artistic and creative time. This is a wonderful time of imagination. And the great thing is about being in a 3-month or even a 3-year, if, when that rolls back around, the great thing about it is it's a very cheerful time. It's a very cheerful time. I love that. So the shadow side of a 3 is judging the self and others too harshly, unable to speak your truth or communicate openly. And when we can't communicate openly during this time, it leads to pessimism. It leads to exaggeration, and it leads to us being gossipy. And that's not where we want to be. Because Life Path 2, you are all about partnerships. You're all about balance and you're all about harmony. And whatever partnerships we're looking at here, whether they're business or friendships or romantic partnerships or like in our community, with our families, with like groups, like book clubs or coffee clutches, whatever we have, we are looking for balance and harmony in those partnerships and in those groups and relationships. So it is definitely important that you're able to communicate, because part of the shadow side of the 2, as you know, is sacrificing self for the good of the group, for the good of the partnership, for the good of the romantic partnership or the friendship. And that's not good communication. It's not. Make sure that you are communicating openly. make sure that you are using healthy communication, because you embody the law of attraction, and making sure that you are aligned with this vibration is just going to be wonderful for you, because again, it's a very artistic and creative time. This is a wonderful time for imagination, and I feel like this is just could be such a wonderful time of growth for you. It really could. Remember, the lesson of the two is, how do we cooperate, love, connect, and open our hearts without losing ourselves? I think that how you can do this is, this month is all about communications. It's going to help you get through some of your shadow sides, which indecisive, being overly sensitive, being tactless, or having that victim mentality and becoming a martyr. We don't want that for you, Life Path 2. We truly don't. What we want is for you to live your mantra, which is, with an open heart, I joyously receive and offer infinite love. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that could truly be the month for you, Life Path 2. And what a great year for this. I mean, a 44-8 year, the year of the dragon. It's good times. All right, Life Path 2, I am pulling from my usual decks this month. I am starting out with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, and I am also pulling from the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. And let's see what we have for you for this month. Ericuria. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but I seem to be mispronouncing a lot of stuff worse lately with the flu. I'm so excited because my voice is at like 96% today. Like, I'm feeling good about it today. Definitely, we're getting better with the voice. And the great thing is that I still have a little bit of that Kathleen Turner, voice. Okay. Ooh, malachite. Oh my gosh. And I think I only have one thing of malachite, and it's in my my drawer over here. Okay, let's see. Let's start with Ericuria blossoming. Oh, that's so nice. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself, the process, and don't give up. Have patience with yourself and the process here. I love that. All right, and malachite is healing. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I love this. It's so gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous green. Malachite is one of the most potent physical healing stones in the crystal kingdom. The medicine of malachite has the ability to penetrate through all layers, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and bringing healing and transformation to all aspects of your being. It's beneficial to all types of healing and holding the wisdom to transform issues on all levels. It's a great crystal to work with if you have broken bones, bruises, or other physical issues. And it's a wonderful gift for someone in the hospital or having an operation. This is a great crystal for deep physical healing because it penetrates all levels of your being and promotes overall healing. It assists in healing bones, bruises, and all physical disease. It opens and expands the heart chakra, allowing the power of love to dissolve deeply held resentments and sadness. And it eases deep heartache. Wow. I think this is going to be great for you to have during a month of communication. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 2. I appreciate your patience so much while I have been healing from this really bad flu. But thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful February. And until we see each other again, Life Path 2, get out there and make your magic. Bye.